A very good morning, my dear children. Welcome back in this IT online class. Dear children, today we are going to continue chapter 7, more about Scratch part 2. In the previous class, we learnt features of Scratch and components of Scratch. Today, we will be learning adding a new sprite, working with two sprites, setting the sprite position and setting the rotation style. So let's start it. Let's know more. Scratch 2.0 is the current version introduced after Scratch 1.4. It has the vector editor and allows us to edit projects directly from the web browser or in an offline editor. 3.0 is released soon, right? Now, let us learn how to add a new sprite. Okay? When we open Scratch, by default, the cat sprite is present on the stage. We can create a new sprite, import it, or use the available sprites in our project by selecting the new sprite option. Let us discuss each one of these. Number 1, choose sprite from library. Scratch contains many exciting inbuilt sprite options. Clicking on this button will open a sprite library dialog box. See, which provides multiple options of sprites. See, here are so many options now. See, number 2, paint new sprite. Clicking on this button will open the paint editor window where we can draw a new sprite. This window provides many paint tools. Use the tools to draw a sprite and fill any color from the color palette of the paint editor. After the sprite is completed, click OK. The stage will have similar sprites as you have drawn in the paint editor. And it will also be added. While drawing, we can also increase or decrease the size of the sprite by using the zoom buttons. Right? The next is number 3, upload sprite from file. Clicking this button will open the select files to upload by app:/scratch.swf dialog box that offers a facility to choose a sprite from the file stored in the computer system. Okay, see, like this. Number 4, new sprite from camera. This option opens the web camera of our system, provided our system is enabled with it. It also allows us to click an image and use it as a sprite. Now, another fact to note is that Scratch can easily run on different operating systems including Windows, Mac OS and Linux. Fine. Now, the next one is sprite's name. The name of sprite can be changed by clicking inside the box that displays the sprite's name. Okay. Now, working with two sprites. We have learned how to add a new sprite on the stage. Okay, now let us make a project using more than one sprite. For this, first of all, open the Scratch window. See, remove the cat sprite by right clicking on it and selecting the delete option. See, now click on the choose sprite from library button. The sprite library dialog box will open. Choose people from category section and select the. Now you have to select the ballerina sprite and click on OK. See. Now select the costume tab. You will notice ballerina A, ballerina B, ballerina C and ballerina D costumes under the ballerina sprites costume list. Select the ballerina A costume and adjust its position on the stage by dragging it to the desired position. See. Again, select the choose sprite from library button and add Jamie sprite from the people category on the stage. Select the Jamie B sprite from the costume list and place it as shown in figure. Select the sprites. See. Now select the sprites one by one and start creating the block stack step by step in the script area. Now all of you look at the screen. See, we are placing these blocks in the script area. Like this. All of you look at the screen. One by one. Placing all these blocks in the script area. See. Drag and drop under this block. All of you look here. See. Now we are placing one by one these blocks. Where we are placing? Yes, in the script area. This is a script area. Yes, this is a script area. Now, after placing this, you are typing the message. Now we give the time for how much. Now create scripts for both the sprites separately as shown in the figure. Now click on the green flag button. located on the top of the window, and observe the two sprites talking to each other. See, messages in the bubbles. Observe it. Another fact to note is that we can also perform actions on the sprite by using the keyboard keys, right? The when block in the control block menu runs the script when the specified key is pressed. We can select any key from the drop down list of when key pressed block. Okay. Now let us learn how to set the sprite position. The scratch stage is 480 pixels wide and 360 pixels high. It is divided into X and Y grid. The middle of the stage has an X coordinate of 0 and Y coordinate positions of 0. To find out the X and Y positions of the sprite on the stage, click and drag the sprite and observe the change in the coordinates displayed below the stage. Okay. The X value determines the horizontal location of the sprite and the Y value determines the vertical location of the sprite. See, the X value of the stage can range from 240 to minus 240 and the Y value can range from 180 to minus 180. Look at figure and consider it as a scratch stage. The easiest way to set a sprite position is by using blocks from the motion block palette. Now let us create a scratch project by specifying the sprite's location on the stage, right? Drag the when green flag clicked block from the events block forever and blocks from the control block palette to its script area. Select the move 10 steps block from the motion block and place it inside the forever block. Now change the step value to minus 100, right? Next, drag the wait 1 seconds block from the control palette and place it beneath the move minus 100 steps block. Now click and drag the set X to 0 block from the motion block on the script area and change its value to 100, right? Again, pick the wait 1 seconds block and place it after the set X to 100 block. See, like this. Add the change size by 10 and color effect by 25 blocks simultaneously, right? At the end of the script from the looks block. Change the value in change size by 10 block to 5. Okay. Now click on the green flag and observe the sprite changing its position, color and size on the stage. In a similar manner, we can change the value of y coordinate using the set y to 0 block. Note that show and hide blocks display the sprite on the stage or make it disappear from the stage respectively. Another fact to know, in Scratch 2.0, the picture on the stage is called backdrop. In Scratch 1.4, it is called background. Students, let's learn about setting the rotation style. We can also set the rotation style of the sprite by using the rotation style buttons present in the Sprite info pane. Let us use these options in our Scratch project. Okay. Open the Scratch window. Delete the cat sprite and add Jamie walking sprite on the stage. Open the Sprite info pane section by clicking on the icon present at the top left corner of the sprite. Okay. Now select the linear arrow rotation style. Drag the blocks on the script area, changing the values of the blocks as shown in figure. See? And after this, click on the green flag to run the script. Now, let me share some interesting facts. A sprite can also be made to glide on the stage to a specific location by using the glide block. Okay, let me share some interesting facts. Graphic effects change the look of the sprite in different ways. Dear children, I am sure you all must understood today's explanation of this chapter. So that's all for the day. Till that time we meet again. Have a good day.